Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Not Timmy 66. We're in the garage today. What are we doing? We're putzing, man. We're waiting on the final word from the test, the unexpected test. That's what I like to call it because, you know. But anyway, let's get on with the day while we're waiting. So I was going to show you guys a little bit more of the bike, and I was going to show you guys like the I've been riding bikes for I don't know how many years now, guys, and I learn a lot from other YouTubers. I watch a lot of motorcycle channels, subscribe to a lot of motorcycle channels, and some of my favorites are like Coach Bob. I love him. Quasimodo, Motard, excuse me. There's a bunch. And they've got some really nice bikes, man, and I like to think that I've got a really nice bike too, but it needs care, you know, to keep it maintained and stuff. And one thing I never realized, because every year when the weather gets crappy around here, I don't ride as much, right? So I'm always replacing batteries, and I'm like, not smart enough to figure things out, because I guess as far as like knowing a ton about motorcycles except for how to ride them, I'm not real good at it, but I'm planning on learning, right? So I noticed that all these guys that know what the heck they're talking about with motorcycles and stuff hook up like a battery tender, right? And it maintains the battery. It's like a maintainer. So I'll show you a little bit. Okay, so here's actually the maintainer. It's just, let me get over here so I can show you. It's just plugged into an electrical cord in the back, and it runs, you know, to an outlet. But when you plug this thing in, it's designed to go ahead and maintain your battery. And this runs around, see how I did that camera work, to here. And I have a pigtail hooked up. This runs actually to the battery, and so I just take this plate, which normally goes down on here like this. See, guys, let's see if I can. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. I should have my tripod out here, but anyway, you just pop that off because it's got these little points, I guess, that go in down here and then down there. Anyway, it covers up. Basically, it's a beauty plate, and it covers up some of your electronics, and I've got fuses down in here and wires, and it doesn't look real pretty. But anyway, when I'm not riding, what I will do is I will go ahead and hook that up so that the battery is maintained. So like if the bike is sitting for, you know, a week while I'm doing USPS training and stuff like that, and I don't have much time to ride it, or don't feel like riding it by the time I get home, I'm tired, I make sure that the battery is maintained. So yeah, that's just a little educational thing. Isn't this exciting, guys? I have no idea where this video is going. Not really. So guys, I've been trying to think about different ways to incorporate different things into my channel, okay? And I want to share, as I've mentioned 100 times before, in previous videos and stuff, I would really like to share with you guys some more of my passions as far as the other things that I like to do in life, and not just talk about work all the time. And one of those is motorcycles. So I'm going to hit you guys up with a question, and I'd like some response from this, please. I don't want to start another entire channel per se. I like the postal stuff and the work stuff, and I think it's important, and I think it's very viable, or I'm looking for the word. It's something that's important, and I think that there's a community out there that likes to share those experiences. But I also think there might be a community out there that like to share some of the other things that I do in life, such as motorcycle travel and things like that. So I guess there's several ways I can do it, and one way that I am thinking of that would probably be a little bit easier on everybody is if I maybe separate out the videos a little bit and entitle them differently, just to kind of see what your response is. And I'd like some response back on this just to see. So I'm
thinking of coming up with a different name for, not the channel at all. I'm going to keep everything the same, but I'm thinking about coming up with a different series, I guess, of videos. And those would be more along the lines of motorcycle and other things that I like to do out there. So I'd like some input from you guys, man, just to see what you think about that idea. That way, if you're only coming to my channel to watch the CCA and the postal videos and stuff like that, then, you know, that's definitely going to stay the same. I'm not changing that at all. But if you're coming to the channel maybe to see what just Not Timmy 66 is doing in life, what my further, I guess, adventures would be, and a little bit different content, I would just like to try to gauge from those of you that watch my channel what you think of that. What you think of me doing other things, and maybe entitling the videos different. That way when you go to my channel and you look, if you only want to watch the postal stuff, that's great, the postal stuff will be there. But if you want to watch something else, as far as like what I've been doing and with the motorcycle or anything else I'm doing, that way you guys can kind of get a read on that. So let me know what you think about that. I guess my point on that is, more than anything else, is there's more to life than just work, right? So I would like to show a little bit more of that and see if there's any interest out there for it. So I'm going to do some different videos beyond just the work videos and stuff like that. And it's not because I have a lack of content or imagination. It's just because there's so many other things that I do that you guys don't really get a chance to see. And I want to see if there's any interest in that at all. So that's the game plan with that. That's the change coming up on the channel. And it's not going to change much of anything except for maybe just some different content added in. And I hope you guys are supportive of that. You know? You know, we all work hard to earn our money, and we all like to do different things, and we all play in different ways. And I'd like to share some of that with you of what I do. You know, I mean, it's pretty boring. I could strap a GoPro to a lawnmower, or, you know, strap a GoPro to a shopping cart. That only goes so far, and there's probably only so much of that you guys really want to watch. I know there isn't much I'd want to watch, but I have other varied interests that I'm going to share with you guys. So be on the lookout for those, and I'll let you guys know when I come up with a title for, I don't know, I might call it an adventure series or something like that. You know what I mean? But just let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I think it's a good idea. It's always a good idea to keep things open, fresh, and new, right? So I'm not going to end this video right here. I am going to say thank you guys. I think we're up to like 142 subscribers now, so that's freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much for following my channel and subscribing, man. I can't tell you how excited I am about the whole thing and what the future of the channel is going to have to hold. I'm going to wrap this part of it up, and then I'm going to be doing some bike riding today. And I want to throw in some footage of that, and I'll throw some comments in there as well, kind of like an overdub. I forget what you call that, like a narration thing. So anyway, I'm going to throw that out there to you guys. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about that idea, and we'll just go from there. I want to thank everybody for watching Not Timmy 66. Stay tuned for further footage.